Hey fam, how y'all doing? So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make your own yogurt from home from scratch with just 3 basic ingredients. You can see how silky and smooth this yogurt is, and I'm going to show you how to achieve that. So you'll be needing a set of measuring cups, a powdered milk. I'm using peak milk. You can see it's full cream, and then I'm going to be pouring this into a clean bowl. I'm going to be taking out exactly 4 cups. So I'm going to be using the biggest cup here. The biggest cup is 1 cup. So I'm going to be taking out 4 cups out of the milk bag, and then I'm going to transfer that into the bowl. You just have to do this carefully and make sure you're taking out exactly 4 cups. Make sure you're taking out 4 cups. Just make sure that you scoop the milk enough until it's level. Do not heap it. So if you heap it, trust me, you've achieved more than 4 cups. So I'm just going to spread this out, and I'm going to be adding some water. I'm going to be adding exactly 4 cups of water into my 4 cups of milk because I need equal amounts of water to milk. Like I said, this is a really super easy to make yogurt, and if you follow these steps properly, you're going to achieve a seamless and easy process. And if you master this, you can be using it for subsequent yogurt productions. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this, give it a thorough proper mix, and then I'm going to come back to strain it because I do not want any lumps in my yogurt at all. This ensures a very smooth result. So I'm just going to take the mix to boil on the stove. You just need the right amount of heat to kill the bacteria, and then set it to the right temperature to begin the fermentation process. So you need to heat this for about 5 minutes, making sure that you stir as you heat, and then after 5 minutes I'm just going to take this down. So you need this to cool down for about 15 minutes, and then once you can see the fat settled on top, it's time to take that out. And then if you dip a clean finger into this, you'll see that it's hot but not hot enough to burn your finger. So now it's time to introduce our freeze-dried yogurt culture. This yogurt culture is called Yoghurt and can be gotten at any baking store near you. So I'm just going to cut this open. I'm not going to introduce it directly into the milk. I'm going to be pouring it into a cup. Then I'll take out some of the milk, dissolve it, and then I'll be introducing that back into the mixture. Now once I've combined that properly, I'm going to set it aside and get ready my container. You have to make sure that the container you're using is clean and free of any form of germs that might interrupt this fermentation process. So I'm just going to transfer this into my main bowl, and then I'm going to pour in the culture. You can choose to pour in the culture before you transfer it. Either way, it works fine. Just make sure you're going to combine it properly and thoroughly. So I'm just going to cover this up, and then the next process is incubation. You know that the proper time for incubation for any yogurt is from 6 hours to 12 hours, but I let mine stay in between that, which is about 8 hours. You can also do 10 hours, and then normally I do this around 7 p.m. in the evening, and then it stays till say 5 a.m. in the morning. Anytime between that is fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover this up, and now you need a clean towel for this step. You just want to make sure you're wrapping this up properly, and then I'm going to be using 2 black nylons. Now the goal is to wrap this up such that it maintains a stable temperature. That's the temperature that it was when you poured in the culture into the milk. So I've just popped this into the microwave. This microwave was preheated anyway, but it's not on now. So I'm just going to leave it there throughout the night for 10 hours. And then I'm bringing it out after 10 hours, and then let's see what we have. So this is after 10 hours. I've gotten it out of the microwave, and I'm just going to carefully unwrap it to see what we have in there. Who else can agree with me that these first 3 moments is like the moment of awakening? You don't know what you're going to find. Oh, it looks amazing either way. This turned out really nice, I must say, and it's quite very stable. So we're just going to check this out. Now you can see that my yogurt does not have any liquid on top. That liquid is what we call whey, but because I use equal amount of milk to water, it does not have much liquid on it. Now if I had added in more water, it wouldn't have affected much. It would have just affected probably the texture of this yogurt, and then I would have had to strain it. But this is quite easy and more wholesome because I don't have to strain and wait again. But if you want the perfect brief yogurt, then you have to add in more water and strain. Do let me know if you would want to see a video on that, and I'll be trying that soon. So I basically just poured in the yogurt here, and I'm going to whip it properly so that you can get that fluff of it. So you can see how fluffy and creamy this yogurt looks. I wish I zoomed in on my camera a bit more just so you could get to see what it looks like. But I'll be proceeding to use this for parfait, and I'm going to be putting a detailed video on that too. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on that. Thanks for watching to the end. See you on the next one. Bye.